like a tornado went through here.
Yeah, and I was the tornado. I gathered up all these papers at the office in a rush to bring them home, and I can't concentrate enough to sort them out.
Would you like me to fix you some tea before I leave?
No, thanks, Liza.
Well, look, why don't you take your work back to the office? You might be able to concentrate better down there.
No, the atmosphere at the office makes work impossible.
People asking you about the investigation?
Oh, no, they don't talk about it. They smile and say good morning, like everything was fine. Then their eyes slowly drift off into the distance. Maybe they're wondering, did he really kill his father?
Oh, Dode, no one believes that.
Or maybe they can't stare a condemned man in the face.
Don't say that.
Look, Liza, working at the office is impossible. It takes far too much effort to pretend that everything is back to normal when it hardly is, when given the fact that I could spend the rest of my life behind bars.
Now, stop it, Rusty. I'm not going to let you get so depressed over all this. We haven't even gone to trial yet. You're not going to lose this case. I know you're not.
Liza, aren't you pretending just a little? In fact, aren't we both pretending that things are back to normal between us when they're not?
Look at that. All right.
Liza, have you been watching television?
No.
Nobody's called you to tell you?
No.
What?
You haven't heard?
What?
It's over. You're a free man. Aja Doyen confessed.
This is Search for Tomorrow.
And when I checked the records, Aja didn't leave Henderson at 3:30 when she said she did. She checked the plane out at 3:30, but she didn't clear the tower until 6:46. And naturally, since she was feeding the information into the computer with regard to the probability study, she entered a departure time of 3:30. It appeared to be an airtight alibi.
Well, how'd you get on the idea of Aja?
Well, Dane was the one who gave me the idea. He said, let's go back to the beginning and concentrate on the people who had reason to hate Rusty Santel. And, well, I suddenly thought of Aja and how much damage he had done to her. How not only because he betrayed her, but also because he had made her as guilty as he was in his bid to take control of Turner stock. I suddenly realized how much she must have hated him. And so I went back to the tower to check the records. There was the answer. Obvious.
I am so happy. I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
Tom, I'm so grateful to you.
Well, Aja was really the one who convicted herself.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
Well, she fed the angle of gunfire into the computer, and it matched exactly her height. It was as if she really wanted to be caught.
Maybe she did. She cared a great deal for Travis. I'm sure she felt guilty about what she had done.
I feel so sorry for her. She was also a victim of my father's manipulations.
Rusty, she tried to ruin our lives.
Liza, I'm not defending her. She helped my father hurt you. So did I.
So did you.
Oh, she really did contribute a lot. By setting up that probability program in her computer, I really thought we had a good chance of getting Travis off on reasonable doubt.
Strange game she was playing, wasn't it? Trying to help solve a problem she caused. Tried to cover things up, but I guess not quite enough.
Well, listen, in any event, the nightmare is over. Travis, you're a free man. By the way, listen, before we get any more champagne out, why don't we check the news? Sunny's on now. I think it's about noon. Come on, let's look.
Brings you a special report on the Rusty Santel murder case. In the wake of a stunning confession to the murder by Professor Aja Doyen, a Turner Instruments employee, All charges against Travis Sentell, the son of the murdered man, are being dropped. District Attorney Paul Breimer's office made the announcement today, but has not yet revealed how the case was broken. This surprising turn of events came just days before a pretrial hearing was to begin. The DA's office will have a further statement later in the day. Dr. Aja Doyen has been called by many at Turner Instruments a brilliant scientist, one of the finest minds in her field. Born Aja Maria Doyana in Hungary, she escaped to this country in 1956 during the Hungarian Revolution. She established herself as a brilliant student throughout her school years. And after graduation with outstanding honors from Berkeley, she went on to acquire 2 PhDs, one in chemistry and one in mathematics. The irony here is that it was later determined that it was Rusty Sentell Sr. who had supported both Aja and her mother during these years. Aja's position at Turner Instruments was second.
Travis, right here. Hi, Joe. We couldn't wait. We just ran over. Isn't it wonderful?
Honey, I'm so
Brandon,
happy.
can you believe it?
I can't believe it.
Oh, we're so happy.
What a day, huh?
What a day, it's right. Oh, boy, Travis. I haven't breathed this easily in weeks. I'm flying so high.
Yeah, he was like a helium balloon all the way over.
Yeah.
I am so grateful. It's as if all our prayers have been answered.
And you. I am so proud of you.
You are really what we needed, Tom. A lawyer in the family.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you know, this calls for a celebration. It's going to be the biggest celebration ever.
At the riverboat.
Yeah, right. We'll close down for the night and we'll have the biggest celebration Henderson has seen in years.
No, Stu, no.
Well, why not? Aren't you happy, too?
More.
Well, all right, then this has got to be a big shindig. We're going to have
Stu,
entertainment.
it's just that so much unhappiness has been attached to this whole episode. I don't know. I think maybe it would be nice to quietly get back to normal.
Well, sure. Sure, but normal is normal. And there's the other kind of... Listen, I think it would be absolutely abnormal if we didn't celebrate something this big. How many times do you think you're going to face a murder trial in your life and be exonerated like this?
Once is enough, thank you.
All right. All right. I'll tell you what, I'll make you a concession. If you don't want a big party, we'll have a small party. Just close friends and relatives. But a party there's got to be.
All right.
Ah, that's wonderful, right, Joe?
Right.
You're a con man.
Yeah,
you know
I
that?
know all about it. And one other thing, I want to make a couple of toasts to the end to this whole horrible fiasco and to the new baby that's coming. Huh?
I don't think I can object to that.
Okay, then that's that.
You're here. Hi. Hey, why didn't you answer the phone? I've been calling you every 5 minutes since the news broke. Oh, Dan, I'm so happy about Travis. But I am so surprised. I mean, Aja Doyen. I never thought she was capable of anything like that. And you were so close to solving it, and you never said a word to me about it. What's the matter? Dane, you should be celebrating.
Should I?
Yes, you should. What's up?
Nothing at all.
What? Aren't you happy about Travis?
Yeah, sure.
Well, what is it then?
You should know. You're the one who did the special report for Channel 6.
You mean Aja?
Yeah, right, Aja. The rise and fall of Aja Doyen. You know, I'm surprised you did that report. You usually do more visual stuff, more visual grabs, a lot of flash, like, fireman rescues child, throws him to safety. 4-car pileup on interstate, bodies strewn on highway. Tornado hits hundreds homeless. Rich people killing other rich people.
What are you getting at?
I'm getting at the fact that television news is not about the subtler dramas in life, Sonny. Like one Aja Doyen, who was loved by nobody. A brilliant scientist who let herself be victimized by a man who recognized her stunted emotional growth and used it for his own purpose.
Dane, if you'll recall, I did mention several times in the special report that she was brilliant.
Great, fine, wonderful, good. So when are you going to cover the story of her first week in prison, huh? Is that in your schedule? No? No, yeah, of course not. It's not on anybody's schedule. Why should it be? Who wants to know about a woman's ruined career? Worked days and nights for 2 PhDs so that she could devote her life to science. All blown because she picked up a gun and shot a piece of vermin who used her. Who cares?
Dane, would you
I'll tell you something. You don't have to answer. Nobody cares. Nobody. So why put that on your precious special report, huh? Huh? Why do the story about Aja Doyen spending most of the rest of her life in prison? Who cares? That's not the kind of news that they cover on television. A woman who had love to give and was manipulated, used, and broken. So push it away. Under the carpet. You know what it's like?
What?
It's like she's some sort of rubble after a big fire, okay? Now, your news story was the fire, and she's simply the rubble that gets swept away after the big murder story's over.
Don't attack me.
I'm not attacking you.
You're not.
No.
Well, you are in a very strange mood, which I, for one, do not understand.
I will elucidate. I caught your show on TV, okay? And I couldn't help but wonder why you TV news hounds never seem to be able to tell about the pain behind your special reports. About what it's like for Aja to be sent away forever. In other words, the truth about Aja Doyen's story.
Now listen, while you are defending Aja Doyen...
I'm not. I'm defending truth.
The truth is, Dane, that she picked up a gun and killed a man. She took another person's life, and she should be in jail no matter how badly she was provoked. And I'll tell you something else. You know just as well as I do that before that she did everything in her power to break up Travis and Liza.
Okay.
All right. Maybe you knew her better than any of us. And you're upset about her. You cared about her. But don't take it out on me.
I wasn't.
Oh, well, you could have fooled me. Look, I agree with you. Maybe the subtleties of Aja's emotional life are not popular fare for the television news. But I don't make the rules, Dane. I just abide by them, okay? Now, if I may have your leave, your permission, I'm going to go change my clothes so I can do the 6 o'clock news.
Well, look at you. You could be one of those jeans commercials.
Yeah? You think so? I could be a model, huh?
Yeah. If I made jeans, I'd hire you.
Yeah. People always say they do things if.
Wait a minute. What are you doing here in the middle of the afternoon?
I came by to get a soda.
Why aren't you in school?
Because I got sent home from school.
Why?
For beating up this dumb girl, Muffy.
Oh, Andy.
She was hogging the drinking fountain from everybody, and somebody ought to beat her up.
And you had to be the one.
It's not that bad. She ain't even gonna have a black eye. But I got the old expelled for the day routine.
Why aren't you home?
Oh, what a drag. First I had to go down to the TV station to see Stephanie, and she was mean to me, just real mean. And she sent me back to the house and told me, stay in your room, boom.
So why aren't you there?
Because no one's home but old Rose, and she don't hear anything unless it's in the same room with her. So I just slid down the banister and left.
Andy, that wasn't very nice.
I'm going to be back there before Stephanie gets home, so nobody will know. I just thought I'd come for a soda.
Okay, I'll fix you a soda, but as soon as you finish drinking it, you guys are right back home.
I don't want to go back there. Didn't you hear me?
You still have to go back.
Stephanie was mean to me, real mean.
Andy, you have to go back anyway.
I'm not. I'm staying right here until Rose and Stephanie get good and worried about me.
Andy, you are not. Honey, I would love to have you spend the whole day with me. I really would. But if Stephanie says you stay in your room, then you stay in your room. Here, drink this and then scoot.
I won't scoot. I won't go home. You can't make me.
Andy.
I hate Stephanie. I hate her.
Andy.
I hate her. I'm not
Andy.
I'm staying here.
Andy, honey. Andy, stop it. Stop it.
Stop.
Andy. You all right?
Yeah. I'm okay.
isn't like you. Come here. You should have seen yourself screaming and yelling. I hate Stephanie. I hate Stephanie. I'm not going home. I'm staying here. I'm not going home. I hate her guts.
Well, I had no idea you felt that way about Stephanie. Or that you like this place that much. I take that as a compliment to my managerial policies.
Well, I was just imitating a temper tantrum Andy just threw.
You threw a temper tantrum?
I didn't throw no tantrum. I don't know why Jenny did that. Maybe she's going nuts.
She is, huh? Come here, you.
Hey, put me down!
Not until I get the truth out of you.
Down!
No, come on, out with it.
Okay, that was me. I was mad. I yelled like that.
Well, that's more like it.
That's not fair. You're bigger than me.
And don't you ever forget it. You, on the other hand, don't weigh much more than a feather.
Yeah, I noticed that too, Martin. She's awful skinny, isn't she?
Isn't Stephanie feeding you over there?
Oh, Rose, she's always making me eat something.
Well, now don't you think Rose is a good cook?
She's okay, I guess. Especially chocolate cake.
Martin, could you drive her home? That's where she should be right now.
Well, I think I can manage that.
I can walk.
No, I think Martin's right. You're all so skinny. I want you to go home and put some meat on those bones, okay?
Maybe I'm just getting taller, and I'll get tall enough to be a model.
Oh, a model?
Come on.
You like models, Martin? They're always hanging all over with men in the pictures. You like that?
Well, I don't know. I don't know quite how to answer that. There was this girl in Des Moines once.
Sonny.
Yeah,
Sonny. I'm sorry.
it's okay.
No, it's not. It's not okay. Look, I want to apologize for doing what I did to you just now.
Your apology's accepted.
Could we talk about it?
Well, I really can't. I gotta get back to the station.
5 minutes.
Dan, I really can't.
Because I really feel badly about yelling at you like that. I had no right. I had no right at all. I took out my vexations, my emotion on you at that point, and I shouldn't have done that. It wasn't directed at you, okay? Or the way you do your job. It was directed at me.
Oh?
Yes. And the way I do my job. The way I had to do my job. I had to send Aja to prison today. Maybe for the rest of her life. I've never done that to a friend before. It hurt.
She was guilty, Dane.
I know it had to be done. I know I had to do it. But that doesn't make me feel any better about it. When you walked through that door, you became like a slow-moving target, you know? I just took pot shots at me. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Sure. Well, I guess I better hit the road. We'll talk later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Stu's really determined to have that party.
Yeah, I guess we have to go.
No, we don't have to go if you don't want to.
Of course we have to go.
Well, the idea of the celebration doesn't seem to appeal to you.
I'm very happy this ordeal is over. I'd like to celebrate that.
Yes, but it doesn't sound like you're looking forward to it very much.
Rusty, remember when you told me earlier today that it was difficult for you to go into the office to pretend that everything was all right?
Yeah?
That's what I am afraid the party's going to be all about. Everyone's going to be happy and celebrating. Granddad's going to be celebrating, and people are going to be looking at us, expecting... It's going to take a lot of effort for us to pretend that everything is all right.
I understand that.
We've gotten through one problem, and I'm grateful for that. Now we have to try and find out what went wrong with our marriage.
Liza, I want to rebuild the marriage. That's what I want. That's what I'm trying to do. Starting now.
I want that too. But I don't know how. I can't just erase everything that happened. We'll go that party. We'll go.